Canine with Northwest Canine Coalition. My sidekick here is Valerie Cronquist. She is one of our amazing volunteers. And we are out at a secret location. They call it Mally Valley. Also stands for WAMAL, which is also Washington Alaskan Malamute Adoption League. Got it. And with me here is Spike. He is up for adoption. He is a Malamute. And something else has caught his attention, like one of his buddies. Come here, buddy. Come on, Spike. This is for you. Yeah. So this is Spike. He is about 3 years old, looking for his new home. He's the one we're going to shine a light on today. And also we have a special guest. Her name is Julie McCallum Allen. She is a dog trainer with Learning for Life Dog Training. We're going to have a little segment. She's going to demonstrate how to properly put a harness on a Malamute. They are a special breed. They require some special handling.
Yes,
right, Valerie?
Do. Yes, they do.
Not for the novice dog owner right out of the gate.
True. Very true.
So Julie is going to help us with some of those tips and also help Spike find his new home.
Yes.
Right?
He looks like he's ready to go.
Yeah, he is. Right? Okay, Spike. Spike is a young adult Malamute mix. He's about 3 years old. His previous owner needed to rehome him, so he spent some time in a shelter. Spike struggled with that environment, as most dogs do. Luckily, he was taken into rescue by WAMAL. When he was in a home, he was described as being playful and enjoyed leaning in for pets. He spent most of his time outdoors, however, and got along with all family members. Spike is currently at the WAMAL kennels, but he would ideally love to be in a home environment again. As with all Malamutes, Spike requires a yard with a fence that is at least 6 feet high. He also needs a family who will take him on adventures, whether that's hikes, long walks, mental stimulation with puzzles, and other training cues and games. Spike is ready for a savvy owner to take him on adventures and welcome into his new family. Fluffy and furry critters are fun to have in the house, but not in the same house with Spike. Spike comes with a long list of training cues in his repertoire, like sit and down and crawl, but he would love to learn more. Learning new training cues is a great way for you to bond with your new adoptive dog and for your pup to bond with you. Spike, you are such an amazing pup. He's leaning into me right now, which is like making me gonna cry because I love that. And I only just met him today. So Julie, thank you so much. Spike, thank you so much for letting us shine a light on you today. And if you would like to learn more about Spike and how maybe he can be your new best friend, you can go to our website, nwcaninecoalition.org, click on the logo for WAMAL, read his bio, fill out an online adoption application, and who knows, you and Spike could maybe be hiking buddies and running buddies and snuggle up together for the winter months. Julie, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Spike. Do you do this? Then watch this. Hi, like I said, we have Julie McCallum Allen here from at WAMAL. She's one of their trainers here, and she's going to demonstrate with Spike the proper way of putting on a harness. You might think that's a super easy, everybody does it with their dog, but there is a certain way that you should do it, especially with a Malamute. So, Julie, it's all you.
So it's really important, especially if you've got a new dog or a new rescue dog, to have the proper kind of equipment. If you're dealing with dogs like Malamutes who are heavy pullers, they're very strong, you want to make sure you have good control, and using a harness is a really good idea. Here at Mally Valley, we like to connect our harnesses directly to our leashes before we put them on the dog. It saves you from having to fiddle around with the dog just trying to find a way of clipping it up.
Okay.
This is a Wonder Worker harness. It's a really simple, straightforward harness. It's got 3 sections. It's got a top section that goes over the shoulder, a front section, a chest section that is connected to the leash, and a girth that goes under the belly. Okay, so basically simple, one clip gets it on. That's what we like about it. So when we're doing it for our dog, we want to make sure our dog is enjoying having this put over their head. So we'll hold it in front of the harness so that his head goes through the harness and over. So we hold the treat in front of the harness, then under the belly, and clip on the side. Goes really quickly, and then you have him directly on your leash. In case he moves away from you, you can actually still get control. So very simple. Top area needs to be short along the top. So the best thing to do is always set your harness very short, put it over the head, see if it fits right here on the shoulder blades or just below. It should not be too low on the shoulder, okay? It should be nice and high on the shoulder. After that, you can adjust the girth, and by doing that, Spike, can you sit for us? Good boy. So the tail just puffed out, lovely boy. And you can see that that's nice and centered on his chest. It's not high up on by the neck, and it's not low down by the legs. It's right in the middle. That's a good fit for the chest. And then the girth is what you ultimately adjust if your dog gets bigger or smaller.
Okay.
So when you start off with a younger dog, it'll be a little bit smaller, and you can leave this exactly the same size and just let the girth out as your dog gets bigger, taller, stronger.
I think I can handle that.
Yeah.
Let me think. Okay, so point number 1, make sure the leash is attached to the harness before I even start to put the harness on my dog.
Yep.
And I love that tip. I'm going to do that from now on with my 3 dogs at home. They're going to be surprised when I have a new method. And then I'm going to have some treats ready in my hand. Hi, Spike. And I'm going to guide him in there, and I'm going to give him the rest.
Good boy, he's enjoying that.
And then I'm going to do this,
And then just around the middle.
and clip we go.
Good.
I've got my leash all ready to go.
One of the biggest mistakes I see people making is they make this top bit too long. And if this inverted V is too low on the shoulder, it can cause the dog to then slip out of it.
Julie, thank you so much. This has been valuable information, whether for the novice dog owner or for the experienced dog owner. I've learned some new tips, so if you don't mind, just recap briefly for our viewers what we should do.
So before you put the harness on your dog, make sure the harness is connected to the front section of the dog.
Got that?
So the clip that goes here on the chest area. We want a treat on one side, so your harness is going over the head as your dog's coming through the harness and getting their treat, and then it's a quick snap and he's in.
And ready to go.
That top is nice and short.
Excellent. And the treats are, even if you've been harnessing your dog for years or brand new, it's because you want to reinforce that this is a fun activity.
This is going to lead to lots
this
of fun walking.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Julie,
You're
for
very welcome.
the information, for the demonstration, for Spike being a part of all of this. Julie McCallum Allen with Learning for Life Dog Training.
Correct.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.